Hello, YouTube. My name's HTJ, aka Home Theater Joe, aka TKJ. And as usual, I hope y'all are happy, healthy, and doing well. I have been pulled from the dark depths of my shallow isolation. As you see, it's been quite some time since I have uploaded to this community. And there are several things that have brought me back, nay, pulled me back into the fray. Alien Romulus, Alien Earth, and now Predator Badlands. The aforementioned two we're going to leave alone for today. That's another upload. I have not a great feeling about Predator Badlands. Where do we start? How about this? PG 13. What Predator movie, or Alien movie for that matter, is PG 13? I see this as just another attempt by Disney to dumb down the content to get more people to the movie theaters to make more money. And honestly, I thought this was going to be like a release straight to Hulu or Disney's streaming service. I was surprised to find out a few weeks ago that this will be coming to theaters November 7th. A couple of things strike me odd about this film. Let's just take what we know at face value. There's a predator on a different world, on a predator world, if you will, trying to prove themselves. Well, okay, sure. That story writes itself. Why would I need an android from the Weyland-Yutani Corporation to be incorporated in this movie? You see, again, I think it's a cheap stunt to keep the fan base engaged. Oh, look, it's a Predator movie with a Weyland-Yutani android in it. Oh, this is going to be interesting. No, no. And I'd be willing to bet that this Weyland-Yutani android is only there to serve a simple purpose for narration, excuse me, to help the story move along, to make sure there's no glaring potholes. You see, Disney thinks we, the viewer, are dumb, and we are going to need that help. Here's the second thing that really bothers me. I have heard and read that this is a new Yautja, that this species of Yautja is a runt species or a smaller species. I'm not so sure that's the case. As a matter of fact, the way this predator looks, which does not look cool to me, I'm not appealing to me at all. Taking a full step back, I felt the same way about Prey. I thought Prey wasn't going to be good. I thought changing the predator would be a little different and come up. I loved that movie. I loved what they did with the predator. I loved the look that they gave him. And if you go back and check, I railed against that movie before it came out. And I was very hard without even seeing it. I was very hard on this film. However, I immediately got back to the community here on YouTube and was very happy to report on my mistake. I was absolutely dead wrong about that movie. I really enjoyed Prey. However, I'm just paralleling that with Badlands because I have the same feeling about Badlands. I just think this time it's in my gut. I feel it. Now let's get back to this runt predator or Yautja, if you will. I am not sure what this Yautja is. At first I was thinking, well, maybe this is an adolescent Yautja or a young blood, as they are referred to in the lore, but I don't think that's it either. You see, this Yautja, this runt, looks a little feminine to myself. Therefore, I'm thinking, and I hate to even say this, but somewhere along the line, we are probably going to get fed to us in the narration that this is a non binary Yautja, the first non binary Yautja. And again, the Weyland-Yutani android will just help us along the way and tell aloud or verbally what story we're seeing here. Let me back up again a full step and a half to the PG-13 rating. Now, this has been explained by, well, it's not humans dying, it's big monsters, and so therefore we can be show a lot of blood and blah blah blah. That's not the strength of the film. If we look back at Alien, the original Alien film, 1979, I believe, right? What made that so scary, amongst many things, is the fact that we just had regular, ordinary human beings against a xenomorph. Well, we had never seen a xenomorph, and the xenomorph proved to be almost unbeatable. I mean, let's face it, and it set the stage for this really, really scary event. Now, I know that the Predator series is not really about scaring you or making you hide under the blanket. However, it just seems to me that they have dumbed it down. Again, maybe in an attempt to make it accessible for more viewers, more people to go to the theaters. I would guess that this film will start off well the first week, but I would also think that we're going to see a pretty good drop off in the second week box office, and then after that, it's just going to be cratering. It will be pulled from theaters after a short time, and we will all be talking about how bad this movie was. So, between the PG-13 rating, the unnecessary character or narration, I'm sure that the android will end up being, um, and then this very unusual looking runt Yautja, uh, I just have a bad feeling. And maybe they don't come out and say that this is a non binary Yautja, but I have a feeling that the timeline in this movie is going to go something like, well, this unimpressive, underrated, poor Yautja just wants to be like the other Yautjas and wants to be respected and, and wants to be admired. So we're going to see this journey from a little teeny bud blossoming and blooming into a beautiful flower. And at the end, well, we're all going to be so impressed by this Yautja. For sure, I could be totally wrong about the non binary Yautja, but let's be honest. We have only seen male Yautjas in every movie. And yes, there are female Yautjas. This is in the comic book lore. Full disclosure, I'm not a comic book guy. I could care less. I'm a movie guy. And this is a stark contrast from any predator or Yautja that we have seen in the past. So, again, something is amiss here. And I believe that there's an entire storyline that we're not being shown in the trailers, and that this will turn out to be abysmal, a big mess. And then we're going to have fans running around saying, oh my Lord, oh, this is terrible. It's going to set Predator back a good ways. All the work that was done with Prey, getting people excited about this series of movies or this genre, it will all be deleted after this movie. I have a feeling. Yeah, so there we are. That's that. That's how I feel about it. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this is an adolescent Yautja, or maybe, um, a runt Yautja? What do you think about the way this Yautja looks? Something is off here. Can't quite put my finger on it yet. I guess time will tell. We'll find out. Well, I'm not going to find out November 7th because I'm not going to waste my money to see this, but I am going to be very interested in what the audiences have to say, um, how popular this movie is, how long it stays in the theaters, things of that nature. And depending on what happens with it, will depend or decide whether or not I see it sooner rather than later. So, yeah, what do you guys think about this new Predator? About the look? What do you guys see happening here in this film? Let me know because I'm interested. Am I just way off base here? I could be. Per usual, I could be wrong. I just think that Disney has really done bad work with the Alien franchise, aside from Prey. And yes, I thought Alien Romulus was not good. Alien Earth is even worse. And we will get to those. We will. I promise. But I just, I had to start with Predator Badlands. All right, I guess that's about it. If you've made it thus far, thank you. I appreciate it. It is a great help to the channel. If you have any comments, good, bad, or indifferent, go ahead and put them down below. We will discuss. And now it's time to wrap a little bow on this one. Be good. Be safe. Boom.